So, hello.
Oh,
That looks crazy from above. This map scenery.
yeah, but I think it's just a normal tech map, I guess.
We will see. The map author name is also interesting. Josh talks to fish.
Okay, I don't think it's tech.
Interesting, there's a reuse. Another reuse? Is this the same part? Is this a triple reuse at the same spot? It's actually good. So creative.
Yeah. Unless you have a reroute,
Ha! Bargain?
surely there's no reroute. It's quite a tight track, like not a lot of space.
Yeah. Yeah. Both plays for now. Let's check. The guy in the in-game chat. I would say fun map, but I would be lying to everyone. Oh, I didn't expect to keep grip. Can definitely cut CP7. I need to check what CP7 is. That is what Harkin says, Mr. Definitely. This checkpoint 6. Here 7. So. That was of course not good.
Scenery is so confusing. It's so hard to see where to go. I don't know.
Yeah, Hagen, this is surely possible. The question is how you would do it the best. Does not look safe. Like not really rounds viable at the moment because also have the ceiling in the way as well. But it is definitely possible, I would agree. so.
Hey.
We would get there. Yeah. But we don't get there. So, There's truly a way to make it fast, but I guess in the seeding it would be a mistake to go for it any further.
And that requires so much focus. But I'm gonna play a relaxed cup of the day, but then it's this.
This turn is so difficult. Okay, this whole section is weird. Yes, I did. It's 98th. And by the way, guys, the 99th place, the 100th, no, he wasn't 101st, but there was a guy that was just not making it in. He was shortly outside. He actually did improve his time to like 50th or even 40 something position, but he did it too late. I just checked earlier, so now I'm 99th on that map, but he was too late, so my position is 98th in real. But let's focus, man. This is another difficult diff one. I was wondering if I should watch the world record and lose, of course, time with that. But I know that I can improve still massively in my run. Sadly, it's very laggy on the server. And this is the part that I need to improve.
Already the start is so important to be precise.
Oh! Ah. See. Is what? But the cutoff he would need to improve by 4/10 already. It's way too tight, this corner.
It could be literally every corner that you just talked about. The corner that is too tight. I feel like it's every corner.
No, for me it's one very specific. The left turn.
After the grass.
After an uphill left. It's turning. This was bad. Need to full risk this to get it as inside as possible. It was too late. We cannot finish this run by 1 second. No, I have to start, of course.
Did I lose 0.8 just in the end? Ah,
I would have
I didn't
improved,
realize.
but it wouldn't have been enough as well. So I hope we didn't miss a cut that they did. I mean, this one part is cut.
I don't think so.
I also didn't think so, but I really struggled to find more time. But I also had really bad FPS on this map. I don't know what reason, but it was not great. It was very difficult to stay precise. Here it's always a bit surprising again that you can still keep grip there. And here you can push it way more, yeah. Does he even break there big time? No, it's basically a full speed corner. Yeah, I was full braking and didn't get around there. He's just full speeding. Oh man. Like, this section killed me.
Yeah, I can easily improve. Didn't realize my PB was that bad. I just should have saved some runs. I had a good start in my PB, and then I was always behind and just risked it. And then in my last try, I realized that I lost 0.8 in my PB run in the end. It was unfortunate.
Hmm. What diff are you now? 3?
Should be div 4, I think.
Sucks so hard, ey. 4 times in a row div 2. Exactly in the time where Granati isn't there. And other streamers not there. Was like the most important time now for div 1. But it's just not so easy anymore today. Or nowadays. Plus I come from work. I'm of course then also struggling to focus very well. But today I think on this map actually these lags were a big reason why it didn't get better. I guess struggled
Just
quite
rolled
hard. Hmm?
PB by 0.6.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What time is it then?
37. Well, yeah,
And 37?
37. Yeah.
The cutoff was at a 0.3.
Yeah, and it wasn't even the cleanest run now.
I didn't lose any frames full tour. That's weird. It's unfair from Twitch. There's an upper left crest turn, and then you drive outside of a platform hole into a left turn, and that is the turn where I cannot get around. I have so much understeer there. I cannot hit the line that I get just full speed through, basically. I have massive releases to do to actually get through, or if I would not breakboard, then I also had the case where I was too far inside. Now I have to open the steering again. Then massive release. I just cannot get this turn.
Just missed the author time by 100.
What are you doing in D4?
Yeah.
And now I was too inside again. It's so stupid. I don't know how I shall get the angle at the right spot where I need it. Weird.
But there are even faster people apparently.
Yeah.
One guy just drove 0.1.
I'm not sure if I drove a 43 seconds time yet. But the time is still coming. First. Okay, that was crazy risk. I was also wondering what track we will get here, because tomorrow, as you know, I want to do a longer stream, but I didn't decide yet when exactly I started. And wanted to see, of course, if it's interesting to start with a rerun. Now, this map is not bad, but at the moment I don't feel like I would play the rerun on it.
Oh, I just went out.
Oh.
I had a bad crash. I think that was the first round now where you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, that's typical. Oh. Small freeze, okay. But as good as never before. On the other hand, I also want to sleep long. Like all the last nights I haven't really slept. Like last night I did sleep, but it was also just like 2.5 hours. And the night before I didn't sleep at all. So, loudest tries.
You're still alive?
89. Yeah, I slept in the afternoon before that night, that is 2 nights ago. I slept there in the day a little bit.
At work.
No, that was actually in free time. I mean, at work I also did close the eyes on Sunday because it's like Sunday. There's nothing happening.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I have to do more stuff than the others there. But when I'm done with that, then
It doesn't even make it better.
Then I
like
can.
If the others, you can sleep, but the others have to do even less. Like what?
Yeah, you still have to monitor. They have to monitor as well. And when something happens, then they have to be fully there.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I'm really not sure what they do. I mean, they prepare the breakfast and the cake.
It's also quite important, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get bonus pay on
Of course.
Sundays?
Of course.
For sleeping. That's awesome.
I do sleep all the time. I'm also doing a lot of Trackmania stuff.
I think I choose the wrong job.
I'm still not fully done to catch up with all my YouTube videos from my subscriptions from my holidays. I'm still behind in the shorts, but I close now.
You have to watch basketball highlights.
I have, of course. Yeah, it was amazing.
Okay. Nice.
That was amazing. I actually also watched the highlights from the game against USA again from the World Championship.
Yeah.
That's 1.4
But it was
million
even-
views.
I think that was the best game I've ever seen in basketball.
Yeah, the score already tells that, no? When you lose with 111. I guess that's a
Yeah.
very high score for a normal basketball match. Also as a loser at
Also,
least.
just everybody performed so good, especially in the German team.
Yeah.
Was there actually a pole vault record today? I guess so. Oh yeah.
What record?
Armand Duplantis. Or Armand? I don't know how to pronounce that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pole
Did you
vault.
say he got a new one or he's trying?
Yes.
Ah, nice.
He got one. 6:30. I mean, yeah.
It's really a money glitch for him. Because for every world
Absolutely.
record he gets money, and he always improves his world record by 1 centimeter and then stops. And then in the next tournament he tries again to beat it by 1 more centimeter.
I mean-
and he did already like 13 or 14 world records that
Yeah,
way.
yeah. He would be stupid if he wouldn't do it like that.
Yeah, but on the other hand, I of course would really like. Also, now everyone has now the one. Also, the one bad thing is if he doesn't end up with a world record for the ages. Like if he doesn't use his full potential, because when he had the best like shape to do it, he stops. Of course, always. No. So maybe he will never get the perfect that he could have achieved. That is a bit sad. Because when he's
Yeah,
so
but
good in
yeah.
form now, he should also try 640s or 635. He should go higher, and no, because maybe he will not be able to reach this in future anymore. Now he would be. That is like the one thing that's a bit annoying, because it would, like, he has the potential for a world record that stands forever. But if he always stops after 1 centimeter, he has to be really quick with these improvements at least. This year he did improve 3-4 times, so this year was very good in that regard.
And he's still quite young. He's still got like his prime years in front of him. He's 25 by now, so yeah, still some time to improve.
What I don't understand is, what can you do so much better than others? Like, what makes him better? Is it...
He has some crazy speed, like he's really fast, and then just the execution. He just does everything so good. But I think the main factor is his speed, and then just getting the energy into height.
So you mean the speed with that he's running towards?
Yeah. I think there was it last year? There was the show.
Yeah, I saw that.
Show match between him and who was it? The Carsten Warholm, I guess.
Either him or Ingebrigtsen, one of the Norwegians.
Yeah, Ingebrigtsen is a distance runner. It was Carsten Warholm.
Yeah.
And I think he ran a 10.3 in the 100 meter there, which is super fast, especially if you consider that he doesn't train the start and things like that.
Profis.
And we even almost got a marathon world champion from Germany today. It was super close.
Yeah, I watched the highlights. It's like 1,000 or something.
Yeah, 300.
Okay.
I think it was closer than the 100 meter final.
Yeah. Imagine 42-kilometer race closer than 100 meters.
Yeah.
It's just sad for the opponents in the era of Duplantis in that sport. Like, they have basically no hope, no chance for any gold or something. Like in other, like they could be really good, and if they would be active in this sport in a different era, they would actually get lots of championships and gold medals and so on. But now they are with Duplantis together, and like they don't even have hope, you could say. I know there is one opponent of him, but I mean also he is probably not really beating him. So
yeah, I think it's
closer,
an American who's he's like 20 centimeters behind, which is a lot, but
yeah.
He then also is a lot in front of the others.
Yeah, exactly, and for him it's like super unfortunate, I would say.
Yeah. But it's often like that also in other sports. Also, if you remember Usain Bolt, I mean, there was also, who was it, Justin Gatlin or somebody, who would be the world record holder and would have won multiple championships and so on.
Yeah.
But he just had Usain Bolt in front of him.
With Usain Bolt, I'm also still thinking like he didn't show the full potential. Because in his world record
Oh,
he
he
was
did.
already stopping to run a little bit
No,
before
no,
the
no,
line.
no, no. In his world record, he went full pace. I
And
think
it
it was
looked
in
like he
a
was
different
choking
Olympics.
it out, like a little bit looked like it. It was here in Berlin, no?
The 200 meter was in Berlin, but I think the 100 meter, was it also in Berlin? I think it was somewhere else. I mean, in the 200 meter final, I was actually in the stadium.
What? Okay.
Yeah, he started right in front of us.
Okay, nice. What is this number on my car? I usually don't know this number. That's better. Oh, no, okay. Wait, Doc is also still in. 'Now he's out. 42.7 by loudest.
Yeah.
That
Good
means
luck
he
beating that.
will. That means he will crash now, surely, because after such a time, usually a crash happens.
Point one from world record. Okay, okay.
Yeah, that's typical loudest, not making div 1 and then driving this pace and lower this. I know they have a good run. I did PB. It wasn't even close.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Someone wrote something, but the stem UI doesn't let me see it. I always hate that. Was that you, Marius?
What in the horn?
Achso, the horn.
Yeah, nice final.
Toll. So let's check out the one. Okay. I mean, to be honest, this was easier than my top 3. The Loudest and Monkey are also like two drivers that... Oh, this is a... Why is it 360p? Ah, now it's 1080. Okay. Let's keep it like this. So Speed Self and 12th. I'm not surprised that 12 is in the final here, as I saw him up in the seeding. Oh, Speed Self, yeah, 12, also great final. Okay, it is literally a... Now it's back to 360p, so maybe it's a Twitch issue that everyone has. Now it's again 2080. It switches like all the time with the quality. 43,001 GG. And here the top 8 could shortly see. I always like to wait, no? So that you can see all the names again, but others are immediately leaving. Like, I mean, some streamers literally in the moment they pass the finish line, immediately escape, leave server.
In the train did how to leave the fastest. Gotta speedrun everything.
Are you also speedrunning how to leave the call now fast?
Okay, same. Yeah. Bye bye.
Yeah, bye. Alright, so today we have the 20 Cup at 2020. We will have the like another cup that I haven't played yet, Micro Hunt, Micro Shorts, something. It's definitely organized by the same guy that was hosting UZine Cup and RDS Cup and so on. That should be at 21 o'clock. And theoretically Yannick might host the Yannick of the week as well. And I think that I will stop after the first cups. Because I'm really tired, like I need this night now to sleep long, because I guess that my mobile phone is ringing tomorrow way too early and waking me up. And this is the only day that I can actually sleep out now. Like I actually have to go to work every day basically. So I have to use it even though it's my birthday. Yeah, so if you didn't know, tomorrow 21 o'clock I host a birthday cup. It will be in the club. It will be in the club by Aurah here. AUWRAH. There will be the Ultimate Learning Cup first, and in the same room, right after this cup is finished, we will play the Checkpoint Chasers Cup. I also thought streaming into the night, like over midnight, could be also interesting. But then on the other hand, like I should actually sleep. I should sleep. Like streaming now for so long that I go over midnight and then of course not stopping directly there, then I would of course need to go 1 or 2 hours longer. Hey, that makes no sense. That makes no sense. I don't know. So, yeah. So the full speed map, I didn't care. I think gold, author gold would be also too difficult now. We can see what I can get here if I improve a bit. When do you think you will start streaming tomorrow? Yeah, I'm not sure. Just whenever it fits, I guess. I also have to think, what do? I could play the next chapters of the Eternal World. But of course I also need to train. I need to train for XP Evo a lot. And I have to do it in stream, because outside of the stream there's not much time for it. Yeah, I have to make myself some thoughts about it. Probably will not start with a rerun because of this being the map. Wait, if I was driving like... Guys, you know about the phenomenon that I'm always driving PB first round? Like, I don't even focus, I'm talking! This is basically the time that I needed to survive the top 3 round. I didn't... I think it's because of the lags, to be honest, in this case though. Because the map was way smoother to drive offline now than on the server. That must be the reason. But I drove it so easily now. It's so stupid. By the way, I have another blue split here. Look. Ah, this is a bad turn now. But I'm already -8, so it's fine. I could still PvP even with that. Oh yeah, when full whisk over this edge did work. Of course it did work. Why wouldn't it work? Yeah, easy, no? I had a clear mistake. It's still 0.008. Now I have basically the pace of 12. My god! I have the pace of 12. Got also the AT already now. Upsala, I looked at the split and then didn't look at the track. I could tomorrow do a stream where I drive every single Trackmania. Because in every Trackmania there is something that I could do. In United I have to qualify on the other maps for the United Solo competition. In Team 2 I could play Eternal World title pack. In Trackmania Turbo I could hunt an STM. In Trackmania 2020 there's of course then a lot of other stuff, especially in the evening. Yeah, today, let me change the title. I think that makes sense to do. Today is the 20 Cup at 2020. And then there is a cup that I need to check how it was called. Yeah, there are 200 STMs. I have around 70 to 80. Don't really drive this much. 21 o'clock is another cup. So this is what I will do today. And don't forget about Trackmania. The question is always with the 2020 Cup, also with the 20 Cup happening at 2020, always the question like, what do you do until then? Is it just the hunting? I mean, if I'm doing good now in hunting this map here, then I could of course still play the rerun tomorrow, if I'm already awake there. Well, I have never hunted a champion medal, but also probably it is a correct statement, but it doesn't work for every single STM. Especially you have to see that Riolu cheated some of them as well. No, shit. Also there are a few STMs where it could be a really difficult challenge to ever beat them. I mean, enough people have managed to get it, so it's possible, but it's very tight. Especially I think of a certain canyon map that is in a tunnel. That one is extremely precise. And I have to beat my own STMs as well. Ah, this damn turn here. Oh, Patricki with a raid, thanks a lot. I did around 10-ish? Around 10 maybe? The funny story about the tracks where I drove the STM is that all of these maps have a cut. All of them have a cut and are beatable, but most of these cuts are super random and difficult, but there are also one or two that are super free. Like that really is the case on almost every track that I drove. Also I saw the raid. Thanks a lot. Wer hat Cup of the Day gewonnen? 12. With that he should be 3rd place now in the total standings. Of Cup of the Day wins. I mean, nowadays it doesn't matter too much anymore, but in the beginning I was like, of course, very interested to see when people were hunting the tracks where I drove the STM on, and seeing then people that wouldn't have the pace beating me by doing a random bounce somewhere into a finish was quite annoying. Because there were some of these STMs where I felt like, hey, that was a really good run, but it didn't matter because that it was beatable. But probably, when I think about it, I guess that all my runs are also just normal beatable. I didn't really invest too much time into these runs. I drove these STMs like maybe half an hour on the track. So if you invest more than that, it's already very doable. Like we didn't have much time back then to drive these STMs, to set these times. It was in the Christmas holidays. Oh, that the touch? For 90. Hello, Goth. Opsic. Let's actually hunt a bit weekly shots. Yeah, the desert map maybe. Yeah, I'm going here. We had this map that was also interesting, and then the desert. Maybe this map is even more interesting. It was actually fun to hunt for this bug slide. I was surprised I had such a good. And yeah, Trek made it. I literally 1 minute ago I was thinking about it and I was forgetting it again. Thanks. Actually still have time. It's already fixed with the scene. Ah! Oh, Biggs 3. No, not Klofny. Roa. Oh my god. Bits. Then Flyer. Oh my god, Ravi Flyer. Now we got it. I won. So. I'm still thinking about, like, when I played the 20 Cup last week, I had the feeling that was maybe my last opportunity to play it. Was that? Ah, no. Like, there was something that made me think that I only had one try for the 20 Cup to win, and then otherwise there is something else, and then next month comes BYMC back. But I think I thought that the United AO8 Cup would be at 20 o'clock. I thought at first, so I would play United AO8 last week, so I would only have today the chance to play 20. I guess that this was the thinking. I'm just thinking if I forgot about something that is also happening now, but I wouldn't really know what it could be. Boom. No, Ravi Fly and Fly have nothing in common. Apart from being good Trackmania players. The one is from Czech Republic, the other one is from Spain. Ravi Flyer is one of the very few winners of a Serrator Cup. He actually managed to win one edition. And he won a lot of spam of Frostboiler endurance races. He was a very good all-rounder player, but also with focus on tech. Also one that you would have seen in TMGL if he was longer active. At some point, was it military or something that made him stop? I don't know why he's not, why he never came back. I don't know. Damn it. Oops. Of this week or of any week? Also cups that don't exist anymore? Oh, okay. I think Serrator, you write completely different, and that was also not a weekly cup, that was once in the year back then. But it's also not really happening anymore. I would say the Ultimate Learning Cup. Then the Survivor Cup, which is hosted by the same guy that hosts the 20 Cup now. Like, I don't really want to go for Bonk Cup and Viva MC now, because they are of course also a bit overrated in some ways. If I would go with basically so interesting formats. Okay, that makes it easier. One of the best cup modes and cups ever is the Planet Enduro Cup. PEC it was. It was abbreviated, PEC. What you had to do there, that was the cup consisted of many endurance races. It made it a little bit unpredictable how long the cup takes though. But yeah, it had many endurance races on multi-lap tracks. It was fast, also on one multi-lap track. It was fast learn. And every endurance race had then a result, and in these endurance races it worked in a way where always when the first place of the race passes a checkpoint, there is then a timer, and the other players have to make sure that they cross this checkpoint also within this timer. And from checkpoint to checkpoint, this timer, also the amount of time that other people have, got smaller and smaller until it was down to 0.5 seconds. So it was a mix of an endurance race with knockout, but not just one endurance race. There were then, of course, many. So it was basically also rounds mode. Like overall you did 10 races or something. So it was also rounds mode, somewhat. In my opinion, the best format that we had. It was shortly brought back in Team 2, but with barely any players, so quite stupid. But to be honest, this format should actually come back in this game here, because in my opinion, like top notch. And then, of course, the Random MX Cup would also count, because like this team together as a team, the knockout, but also the seeding with this relay mode is just really cool. Oh, and Yannex's Platform Cup from the recent ones. Yannex's Platform Cup. I really love. Mega exciting. Ah, I just realized something that I did wrong before. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, that helps of course. Many top players playing helps of course to make this extremely exciting. Sadly, there are some other cups that don't get that chance that many top players play it. I mean, you could have also said the Random Weekly Shroom could be the best cup ever if all the top players would play it, you know? Because the Random Weekly Shroom is literally the same format as the BYMC, just that the maps are a bit more randomly chosen, maybe then more drivable. But this 3 rounds per map and then at the end you are finalist, this is like the most standard thing ever. And the thing is, like BYMC and Bonk Cup, it is basically the same cup. There's not a big difference between those. Only the point system is a bit different. And of course the maps a bit. But this system with 3 rounds per map, it existed also in, or it does exist in the random map thingy, it existed in the random weekly shroom. We have it in so many cups, 3 rounds per map. Like really standard. What was this? How did that happen? Envy Bonk? Naja, okay, it's a small streamer thing. I haven't really played it yet, I once joined late into it. I mean, yeah, I like the idea of a cup where you drive with every car. If it's now necessarily on the Bonk Cup maps or on normal maps, doesn't even matter too much. But it's an interesting... Oh. It's an interesting thing. The question is always when Granati hosts these. because the issue with his small streamer cups is that there is no plan for them. Like, they will happen in the week at some point, but you just don't know when. And as it's in the afternoon, I miss anyway half of them due to work. But even if I'm not at work, I might forget about it, you know? Because it's not a clear time that I have in mind then. I basically have to watch the stream to notice it. Saturdays, really? In the past he hasn't been streaming that often on Saturdays, I thought. The difficulty here on this map, when you compare it with my Ghost, yeah, the difficulty is of course how much are you angled when you land in the water, because the more you are angled, the more you slow down on it. And you first of all need enough speed to make this jump into the water, but then also question is how angled are you there? How much speed do you drop? It is very important to land here quite flat. Something like this. Freed from desire. So, soon we can join. Let's join now. Chakalu, 20 room. There we go. Ach ja. Forgot it again. Yes, I won here. Pretty dominant last week actually. But any moment someone could drive the perfect time, and then no matter how good you are, you immediately lose this. So it's always exciting. It's never over until you are really through the point limit. Even if you, in theory, have the best setup for the maps. I mean, it's also a really nice cup format. I liked it already when we had this cup once with the author times where I spoke about lately, with one of my best comebacks in a cup. Getting basically having this format where you try to reach a certain time as close as possible to it is really cool as well. And hide and seek as well, if you use it as a format. Alright guys, Jackaloo is starting the next 20 cup. Here we go. So how does this work? Also I can definitely tell you, if you want to join, do it. You can win. Everyone can win in this cup. We will play here on 4 different maps. 8 rounds each, and in each round your goal is to go to finish as close as possible to a 20.000 time. That is the goal. The 5 closest players to this time will score points, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we will play until a point limit of 50 points. But if you hit the exact time 20.000 on the 1000, if that happens, then you immediately win the cup. Immediately. Yeah, so I have here my strategy on how to do this. I should be rather consistent on this map. I need to, of course, get closer than what I drove last time. I'm actually making good points with this. I mean, if the server was a bit more full, I would probably not score very well with this. Like in earlier seasons of this cup, also with 600s behind, you often didn't score a point. You needed to be closer than that. That's too late. Ah. Yes, Virtual also participated here once or twice, maybe even 3 times. I should actually start driving a bit earlier now. Every single time I was too late. That was a bit dumb so far. I'm not getting points with 400s. But I kinda knew that I was too early, but I didn't want to release now. Like, I wanted to see what it is. Because it's always a shit feeling when you release and then you're overshooting the time. And then you think, man, if I would have gone just full speed, it would have been better, you know? So I didn't want to ruin it. But yeah, the next times I know now a little bit. I have now a bit of a feeling. Again, I'm 6th place. Again, the first one to not score point. This is 3 rounds in a row, right? That I'm... I actually wanted to release at the finish, but my thumb was stuck on the acceleration button. That was so dumb. Like, I exactly knew what I wanted to do. I knew I was a bit too fast. And then I was not able to release. Oh man. Someone finished already. Okay, Womfitin is the first one. That is only 1000 off. And then everyone writes ha in the in-game chat. So there's also an automatic message with a ha. I only scored 1 point, right? Like, I was actually now really close, but I've only scored 1 point. Like, it is a bit luck-based with this point system, because not everyone gets points. This was a bit too late. No, it wasn't. Look at this! 18,000s and only 3rd. Like, you need to be there in the right moment, you know? That is always the thing. Like, it is, especially when Virtual joined this and we were like 100 players on the server, it was very luck-based to get into the top 5. Because I was, for example, extremely consistent in that edition where Virtual played. I was always only 300-400s away, but you didn't score a point. With 100 people on the server, 300s away is not a top 5 result, you know? So it was very important that you scored these extremely good results where you have where you're super close. Oh, that was good. Also it's basically... It was basically the case that your top results decided there and not your average. Someone that basically was like 3 times in a row, like over 3/10 away from hitting the perfect time, but then in one round he hits it almost perfect, he scores more points than someone that is always 300s away. No, because it's only the top 5 getting points here. So with 100 players on the server, there's of course also a huge chance with 100 players that there will be players getting the perfect time. No? With more players, this the chance of that is of course increasing massively. It's 9.4. .3. I guess that this would be even a bit faster. I guess I have to like 10.8 or something. Guys. Almost. Okay, I kinda expected it. I mean, to be honest, I could drive this map also completely different. Because we have the time to do it. But since I have now a setup, I don't want to change. Would be good. Yeah, the problem is when you change the setup, you lose one round where you could score. But the other setup would be very similar. It would be a bit better anyway still. But we move on with this now. So basically the other setup would be what I did on the first map. I just stand in front of this finish, somewhere on that platform straight, and start driving from a certain line at a certain time. We have enough time to do that. The thing is that here, with what I'm doing right now, of course it matters like how good do I drive, no? I'm still close. Like it's basically the difference between you start at a certain time and just go straight versus you start at a certain time and you still have to do these corners where you can of course drive a little bit faster or slower depending on how inside you get them. But the thing is that I can also, when I see I'm too early, I can change my lines. And drive a bit slower on purpose, you know. It would be of course better when I find a setup where I have to start driving exactly on a second. Because here it's something like 10.8 or something. So now I have to go further outside, but yeah, how outside do I go? Yeah, this was hard to... This was difficult now to hit. Because I definitely was too early. So I had to go a bit wider, but also tough to judge then how much it is. I started too late, I need mega insight. Yeah, was too late. One fit in again 1000. I'm a rocket man. Oh my god, here's a check. Need 3.2 seconds. $16.8. No, this shit. It's not a good setup, guys. I have to get rid of this setup because of the tilted road. Can I? Can I turn around here actually? Yeah. You have a bit more time like this. Let's figure out a different finish. Okay, I could take this one. But I need a bit more time. You need one more round to get a feeling. Okay, I need to start at 16.3. The time is pretty short though. 16.3 is the time to start. I don't have much time, however, to line up the car. That's tough. It's hard. It is hard, guys. It is hard. 1000 again. TV. TM. There's not enough time to reach this finish. So it's also a bad setup. Haven't gotten a single setup yet. To the old one again. I was trying, I was too early, I didn't really remember the time. I was trying now to just release and make it by feeling. That is of course also possible. And just go by feeling. Do we just go for that? Just feeling based? Yeah, I think we do that. Hard off, yeah. Also it is around 16 something and then I will release in front of the finish. Oh, scheiße. Dude, I haven't scored a single point on this map yet. Ah, Pisarko's there. Oh. At the very start, I also had one other idea on this map. but not going for that now. Hey, I do make points. Yeah, thanks. See ya. The longer I need to reach the point limit, the higher also the chance that someone gets the perfect time. Two points again. I mean, at least something. Like the others are also not scoring now. We have now 28 players on the server, by the way. Server filled up a bit. And that was definitely a very poor performance, a very bad map for me. Like, no setup that I tried worked here. What the heck? Oh man. Am I going wrong in the start? Ah, yeah, I do go wrong. No, this is also bad. I guess, what do we do? Also the reactor is of course anyway very annoying to have, because you don't know when it runs out. I have to go into a different finish, because this up finish there I cannot really judge at all. Basically on this map, to be honest, it doesn't have a strategy. The only strategy that you can go for is literally driving. Something like this. Actually, a lucky round for me. The top 3 are actually very close to the perfect time and I'm 700s behind and still only one place first. Since everyone is finishing around 20 seconds, there's also no time to check out the map with camera 7 again. That's always a bit annoying. No, that was too bad. This is not a nice finish to finish with. Because uphill and jump. Like, it's hard to find a good way. Can also do this turn. This is better. If I'm fast enough, I can do this turn. This is easier to judge than this uphill. So we basically just go for the last finish on the road. We drive the full race. He built this map in a way that there is literally not a good strategy otherwise. There is just nothing. Like the standard things that I often do, that were very easy on the first 2 maps today, they just do not work here. Oh god, I'm too slow! What the heck? You cannot reach this. How good does your run have to be to reach this in time? Okay, so this is also not really an option. Okay, this is something we can try, Chalky. Or how about... Nein! Ah, rip. That was not intended. Also the idea is, we have freewheel here, but since we have reactor, it doesn't matter with the freewheel, we can always accelerate. So we can stand in front of the finish. And then we even have reactor acceleration, that means we react very quick. Just need to get my car to stop at the right time. Yeah, this is how you do it. This is the solve. This is the by far best strategy on this map. Let's win the last 2 rounds and win the cup with that. You can also get a perfect time with that. I assume. Ah, I cannot win the cup on this map. If I would have found it earlier, it would have been the GG already. But now there's still the chance that someone snipes. And Womfidin is also generally still very close. And Womfidin is of course listening, he knows what I'm doing. Oh, rip. And I didn't get points. Not a single one. Okay, we make it exciting this week. We make it exciting. We are now going back to the first map. The first map, of course, I had a strat. But do I still remember the timing for it? I think we have a warm-up again. I think I remember the timing. But since we have a warm-up, I can just learn it again. Like the warm-up is exactly for that. I was always going too late, no? I would go here. Ah, okay. So now the question is, will someone snipe me with the perfect? Or will I do the perfect myself? Then I'll have the perfect point score. I didn't get a point. Oh, Womfidin got 4? it's a direct fight. No, too early. Womfitten got 1 point! Isauka can also win now. If we continue to fail. Yes! Yes! Oh my god. Oh. Damn, that got way closer than it had to be. So let's see what Womfitten does. Aha, he goes for this finish. Look, he has then a different strategy. Also it's the same strategy for a different finish. He gets 1 point, but Fatinho... Wait, the other guy got 3, they are both on 50 now. But it shows Womfitten in second. GG. Now let's have a look at Isauka. I don't know how you want to time it with this scar skin. He's doing the tactic where he just tries full run. No, actually not fully. Waits here right before the finish and then goes slowly over it. But you see, it's actually not that easy to hit. But you see, there are so many different tactics for this. Makes 1 point. 3 for Cool Heads. Cool Heads was actually leading for a while. He didn't have great maps then, apparently. I'm actually not sure. You would think that when you have the chance, for example, to park your car exactly on the finish line, that it would be very good, because basically at 20.000 you just tap the brake, acceleration, and then bump. But there is one issue with that. The car, of course, still needs a bit until it really starts driving when you hit a button. That was good, but it is not good enough. 1 point missing also for Isauka. So only Apocalypse Pony, what the name, was not at 49. Wait, I have the local record on this map, from the warm-up. What is Isauka's strat? Tries the full race. Tries to the last finish, basically. Seemingly this is the strat. I mean, people are doing that, and the maps are always built in a way that the last finishes here you reach in 19.5 to 20 seconds. Like, you can reach them in the time. That means, like, if you just drive the normal map, then you know that only like a bit of release will make it, will bring you close, you know? So you can then judge how good was my run, and with that knowledge you can then decide what you do. See, multiple people doing my similar strat to what I would have done otherwise. So now people finish. It is a 1000 from Manchemore Le Boulet. And it's 3 points for Isauka. Isauka's through. GG. But almost got sniped by Manchemore Le Boulet. Also the problem that I have with... Also my setup with I start driving at this very certain point is a really nice setup. But I have one problem with it, and that is when it's not at a fixed second. Like at exactly 17 I start driving. I do not find these setups necessarily. Often I have to start at something like 16.6, and that is a little bit difficult to hit perfectly. Yeah, if it would be exactly on the second or a respawn, but he avoids checkpoints, so we don't really have checkpoint usage anymore. But in the early seasons of this cup, there were checkpoints and you could just do a respawn at a certain time. And when that was perfectly with exactly on the second, then it's much easier to hit. So, let me search the club. Here, K-Cup by Kumba. Hosts a micro cup, it's called. 15 people are on the server. Gonna play this. Yeah, still GG Transporter. I mean, even if you join late, you had still the chance to win with any moment, with any round where you hit the perfect time and you win. That's the cool thing of the cup. You can basically join late and still win. You can basically win in the very first round of the cup as well. Once I brought Torpo to play this cup, and he almost got that. Like, literally in the first round, Torpo was 1000 off. Like, just imagine, he would have gotten it. There's also another story. You know, in United, in Trackmania United, there is always on the first Thursday each month, there is the A6MC Cup. Long maps that are like 6 minutes long, 1 round per track. Besides the full results with your positions, there is also one extra thing where they always mention the player that is the closest to a flat 6 minutes time on any of these races. We have 7 races in total. And one driver is actively always going for exactly that. He always wants to win the flat 6 minutes thing. And then I told him that a similar cup where this is the goal is happening in Team 2020, and this driver was joining this 20 cup. And guess what? He didn't really perform well in the 20 cup, but he still won it because of course it was him who got the perfect time on the 1000. Of course he was the guy to get the perfect time and won the cup. Like, I brought him from United to play one edition and he immediately got a perfect time in his first appearance. And he was not consistent before, like, no, he didn't do that well, but he didn't have setups or anything, but it was so typical that he would get it. The guy that I brought to the cup. Transporter, thanks a lot for the gifted sub to Digital Ada. forgot that was ice. Where can we drive to? Oops. Yo, Sia Transporter, thanks again. Okay, the cup is starting. Don't ask me about what the rules are, I don't know. I will just try to be good. I've never played this one. But Kumba is hosting also many cups in a week. Yeah, also basically you find it in K-Cup Club, and that's the server's called Micro K Cup or something like that. Also Micro K is like the competition. Oh god, my other gamepad fell down because it's these fucking cables. I mean, naja. So, let's see what it is. It's a short maps, I believe. Because micro, no? It reminds me a little bit of from the under 10-second cup. Like maybe it's very similar from the vibe. What do I wish for birthday presents? An old car cup of the day. And then winning cup of the day. He writes something with "we have to restart." It's sad because I do pretty well so far. Oh, all my points are gone. All my points. I deactivate the server and I reactivate, sorry. So I guess it's not live yet. I was doing so good on the track. Oh. Okay. Also if you want to join. This is the club. K-Cup. And then you find here the room Micro Cup. Cup with K. Hope it's already opened. This is the correct one. There we are. It was so obvious, right? It was so obvious. I drive no mistake. I drive without any mistake for ages, and then comes the first live round finally. Ah. It was so obvious. This was also one of my slowest runs actually, because I always finished with the 26 with a safe approach, and I thought I did nothing different. Only 4th with this time, okay. Well, that's annoying, because in the top 3 there are the point gaps a bit bigger, with 2 points between each position. So you want to be top 3, and I managed to actually not get that, even though I was so good on it. Oh man. If you remember when it started first, where the points were wrong, I was always top 3. Amazing. So, a bug slide map. Please what? Can I maybe save it? Does it work without bug slide maybe? When we're lucky. I'm 23rd. It looked so unreachable, this finish. In the warm-up. Okay, well then... Oh no. Cannot believe it. That goes so bad at the moment. How did it not get around the box slide suddenly? Okay, now we come. It was almost too high, I had to release, that it cost me a few places. Okay, the warm-up was basically the issue for me. The fact that I never was even close to get into the finish was quite surprising. Yeah. Next map. Rally car. Guys, it is time to win. But Cambo is on the server, so it's time to be top 2. $9.999. I know the map even, guys. It is a short version of a longer map that he built. Like If you think that I would have touched there, I actually also thought so. That was so close. I would have ruined the whole round and map for me if I touched there, but instead I was winning now by a 10th. Oh, only 6 now. Ah, it's so close. I'm not sure what this is. Wood. How can I manage to get the finish, but exit the finish from where I came? Oh shit, that was shit. The shit that was shit, basically. Yeah, it's just only a finish. No, you cannot really turn around on wood. You cannot drift on wood. And without drift, super slow. Point limit is 888 by the way, then finalist I assume. I mean, people will remain really close together, generally. Combo and Buddy, they were both driving full speed on this map. I actually released in the last turn. Romfordin fell really far behind. Oh, and Grolio is there, but even behind. This is the 20 cup? No, this is the other cup. Micro K cup. 20 is already over. What I don't know is if these maps are already known for some players. Ah, this is a good line. I thought. Wait, it's not. Also compared to the author time, it's not. Whatever, I will do it again. Let me see. 10th place, yeah. Now you see exactly the split. The top 5 just went into the water and didn't float. And then comes the gap to the players that drove like me. That basically released to stay, to not float. Or can you actually get at full speed as well? With the zigzag? Nah. I don't know, I didn't find the thing in the warm-up. Maybe you want to jump into the water to keep the grip in it? Could be. But I make some points, so I will just continue with this. But it is not possible to do better than that. Like, that was a pretty perfect run. I guess that you have to jump then into the water. Oh yeah. Maybe you will win Dower Bros. On this map, I think you could win. Ah. Let's see. You have to be kidding me. I cannot finish. Wow. How stupid was this? And this is enough to win? Like, they are all really slow on this. That was so unfortunate. Like, I'm pretty sure I would have won the first round as well. Because it was a much faster run than this here. The first one was actually super fast. Also, this could have gone so much better, I think. So much better. But guys, in the ending, what matters is the finalist mode. Like, this is so far a really not so great cup. But as long as we stay rather close and reach finalists quickly after them, anything could happen. But this was definitely unfortunate in so many ways, on so many maps as well. New map. Okay, so other maps were not new maps. 0.89. The top 2 didn't finish. Campo is not even on the server. Huh? And Buddy only does 7 points, so there's a bit of a catch up, but Ujima goes into the lead now. I mean, we have to wait quite long, maybe Campo has a disconnect. Had to restart game, ah yeah. Oh wow, I'm almost 3/10 ahead of second. Wow. Yeah, there was actually a lot more possible on this map. Can you believe it that the ice map is my best map? No tech, I guess. What a scenery. Okay. I wanted to check if this has hitbox, so I at least have to one time touch it. Start here is the most important thing. I don't know this Ujima guy, but he's actually scoring very consistently well. The last one was really nice, but the turn before was so bad. Like when I see that I'm only 6th place, but I'm also only 1/10 behind, and I'm definitely lost way more than a 10th. It's good. But only 2nd, but yeah, much better. So I made a bit of a comeback. I'm much closer to 1st place now. Still not fully there, but closer. New map. Yeah. Had only in the first try a good drift. Oh, I knew I would touch it. I knew it. That costs points again. Oh, only 10th again. Yeah, I had to open my steering, and I don't know, in the warm-up this was working perfectly. The drift was very nice in the warm-up. But now I don't have a nice angle for it. The turn is too wide and then too tight. Both. Okay, third. Almost first. Interesting that this was so... Like, I still had to release in this drift, and I'm pretty sure you can do it without release. Everything gets pretty close, because the two drivers behind me scored very good on this track. Okay. Again, one single drift. Okay, this is however not easy in the start. To get through these bolts. That's gonna be tough. Yeah, the 20 Cup's over already. I played this other one, where I wasn't sure what the format is. But here the format seems to be a finalist mode at 888 points, 3 rounds per map, like the standard, and the maps are short, all of them. It is very similar to the under 10-second cup, to be honest. Very, very similar. Oh, I cannot believe it. And now I have to release here. Cannot. Incredible. I got only bad rounds together. Man. And in the warm-up I had it good, of course. Like, definitely better than whatever I drove now. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If it was magnet, we wouldn't be able to jump. That was so close. Ja. I'm not a pipe enjoyer. At least not in this Trackmania game, because I'm really missing things to aim for on these pipes. And you just have like one color. You have these small lines, but they don't really help. There are too many. The bad thing is that Golio overtook and got a lead as well. I don't know what Golio did in the start. He had a really poor start. Oof, this looks strange. Achso, it's backwards, okay. Oh, toll. Yeah, how would you know? The booster has full grip. The booster is not dirt. I knew I would clip this transition. When I saw the map, I knew this would happen. Because it's so unclear how low you can go. I knew I would be too low. In the warm-up it was perfect. But actually many people survived it. But probably just very slow. And now I went for super safe. And yeah man, it's 2/10 to first. Losing bunch of points, and that was like super duper safe. But yeah, the first round of course punished really hard, to be honest. I made a huge comeback. I didn't have a speed slide in the second turn. But then I have now a good transition and a nice speed slide to the finish, and it is a much faster time than what I drove last round, even though that was such a bad start. really far away from the limit here on this map. It was really, really bad. The crash in the first round really hurts. Oh, are these all the maps? It seems like we are now back on the map, on the first map. Okay. And this was of course the map where I did so amazing. Let's go. We still have warm up? Or is that gone now? I cannot make interface on or something. Oh, here. That was so slow. It was like my worst round ever on this map, but at least I survived, and it is good enough for 5th. It's credible. A goal you left. And only 8 points for Buddy. But man, I didn't use it and win. Good, win was hard. Campo had a really good run. Now I win. Mumford, no. But I don't know why it wasn't faster than 26. Okay. For that comeback now, I need all the energy of a young 35 years old. I won't have that again. So what was the next map? Oh my god. The map where I did so well. Naja, we reach the finalists soon. They will probably reach it in front of me, unless they really fuck up some rounds. I mean, Buddy is the one. Campo is actually only 10 points in front of me. There's anything possible still. And the rally map. It will come soon. The rally map could actually the decider here, and I already fucked up a finalist run on that map. But it's in theory another good chance, maybe a redemption chance. Waiting. This was fucking slow. If I would win such rounds, I would actually score massive points against them. But since I'm also only scoring 8th place, it's not that sick. Dot, dot, dot. Okay. Also. I am in finalist range now. Oh, that's actually cool, because they are not finalists. That's actually cool. I can be finalist in the same round, and the rally map is coming, what I mentioned. But if you remember, the first round I was second on this map, the second round I won, and in the third round I got only 6th. And yeah, the map is pretty simple, it makes it also difficult again. I need now a top 3 result, and then we are all finalists, if I get that. The thing is, Combo is of course good on Old Car. I think so. And Buddy did basically my PB time. Okay. Final. Ah, shit. Combo got it. Good time from him. I don't know if I drove this in with Action Key 2 in the cup, where we had the start of this mini map here as a full map. Yeah, but his 61 is decent. Now would have come this map. I mean, yeah, I was never going full speed on this. Would need to do that basically as a finalist, I guess. I don't know for how many positions they play. maybe 4 for team news. Oh yeah, this looks really good. Ooh! Oh my god. But he went full over the gap and that almost worked. Wow. Okay, we go. Buddy versus his buddy, Ujima. Oh, Ujima is leading. GG. Ujima beats his buddy. 9.25. Wow. But I should be able to play this cup pretty regularly now Mondays. I basically have to just finish BYMC and then I go here. I mean, it is very similar, this cup, of course, to all these under 10-second cups. Same format. Finalists at some point, 3 rounds per map. Maps are short. You can summarize like that. The style of the maps is different. A little bit. I mean, you can definitely say that these various maps have a certain style to it. Oh my god, he got sniped. 2000s. I wasn't sure. But Senjo Jovella is actually denying, which gives Womfitten the amazing chance to do the ultimate comeback for Team News. And Ben Buddy, who was leading, yeah, remember, Buddy was the guy that was leading in points. He reached finalists in the same round than us, but that was unlucky for him. He was missing like 1 or 2 points for the finalist score, and then he even won the round. And now Kambo got through, I got through, Ujima got through, and then he gets even denied by Senjo Jovella, and if he doesn't even get 4th now, that would be quite a bit unfortunate for him. But I'm trusting in Womfitten. He understood this map, he taught me how to do it. I have to go just on the right side into this water. I didn't find that. I mean, why is this water pool not symmetrical? I just really thought it's a strange pool. Okay, here we go. All eyes on Womfitten. No pressure. Looks good. I mean, the ending was not great. Almost Buddy sniped there as well. Also, you were leading, easily leading. But it doesn't matter, because Buddy didn't win, and points-wise you will reach finalist if you don't crash. And Senjo Jovella, even though he sniped, he is also not finalist, so he can still deny for you. Oh, but you might do it have... Oh, you have to do it yourself. Buddy's leading! Buddy has it! Buddy has it! Buddy has it! There was a chance. GG. This left turn was so outside. If you hit that, you win the round, you were ahead. Ah, it's over. Top 4. Alright. What did he write? See you next Monday. Okay. Because of the one song that just came up. How was it called? Woman in Love, I think. There is like a girl, she has YouTube channel. She went into the musical direction. She has a very good voice. And she did also cover this song. Here it is, 6 million views. Better than the original even. Like, extremely good. I'm gonna make it on in the background.
Life is a moment in space when the dream is gone. It's a lonelier place. I kiss the morning goodbye, but down inside, you know we never know why. The road is narrow and long when eyes meet eyes, and the feeling is strong. I turn away from the wall, I stumble and fall, but I give you it all.
join, then I would have done it, I guess.
Je crois que c'est un premier to house. Et merci Baguette.
Let's see what he has
pour le
built
49e
today.
point.
Like every week he has like a different
Ouais,
map
une map
style
pour
he's
moi,
going
une map
for.
pour Ouais, map plus difficile que ce que je pensais aujourd'hui. Hein.
Is it precision, generally?
Map plus dur que prévu.
Is it
On a
slow-mo?
Yog qu'on a vu plusieurs fois. Un petit peu derrière. On va voir où est-ce que ça coince. Oula, Lezonce qui a oublié de freiner. Qui a dû respawn et qui perd beaucoup de temps dès le début. Oula, Meanwhile qui est parti en backflip. Zerko qui se prend le triangle.
Well,
Ouais,
it's pretty mixed to
vraie
be
safe way,
honest.
c'est de wall slide, hein, je me rappelle. Ok, Yog qui part bien sur le côté, qui doit faire une petite manœuvre après le reset.
Aha.
Et là, qui freine early
Interesting.
pour bien se mettre sur 194, ça devrait passer. Ouais, non, il faut minimum 200.
Interesting.
Oula, là c'est le jour et la nuit, il sait pas trop.
You have to be between 200 and 300
225, ça passe.
so that you can make this jump here.
Mais par contre, ça passe dans le rouge, hein. Forcément, ça a paniqué.
Oh, look at
après
this,
un
the
saut.
resets here. Like Yannick has such
Peut passer, ouais, ça paraît
interesting
compliqué.
ideas when he
Avec
builds
la
maps.
Ardoué. Oui, 29ème. Malheureusement, Yog.
He has such interesting ideas. There is a lot of interesting stuff in this
Ouais.
map.
Ah, Yog a une place.
I would have even played it, I think.
Place.
Alright, but as I said, I'm gonna end now. Tomorrow I will be earlier than Cup of the Day live. When exactly, I didn't decide yet. We will see. I will do some things in the stream, but most importantly, in the evening, it's set in stone. 19 o'clock Cup of the Day, 20 o'clock Ultimate Learning Cup, and 21 o'clock, guys, my birthday cup. Yeah. See you then, and yeah, bye bye. I'm gonna rate the next guy, because he will play the birthday cup.
Ça a pas trop la strat encore pour se sortir rapidement du reset. Break 258, c'est très bien. C'est très bien, c'est safe. Et merci Tardoyo pour le 19ème mois. Ouais, ça release encore un petit peu, mais il faut se faire à l'idée. Yo Marius, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And is it tomorrow? Is it your birthday in 2 hours? It's in 2 hours, right? Yeah, thank you very much. Yep. Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow for the chasers.